장희동 커브볼님 어서오세요.
Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 4. Into the box now, Ulysses Chassin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Seager onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Striding in once again, Daniel Castro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Daniel Castro.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting, right field.
Digging in, Andrew Toles. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
님 어서 오세요.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Too high, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Castro over at second. Toles is over at first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
커맨더 로드님 어서 오세요.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Rich Hill takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In is Christian Yelich, his career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 6 tries. Throw over to the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit down the line at first. So that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And Jesus Aguilar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Perez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
All even now, 2-2. Aguilar, the runner at third. Shaw on second. Moustakas at first, 1 gone. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 2. Jesus Aguilar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 24, Jesus.
Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle inning. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1400님 어서 오세요.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Daniel Castro.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Taken, but called a strike.
0-2.
The next 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Kevin Quackenbush enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Ben Gamble is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gamble.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call
0-1's the count.
nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
0-2.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Gamble is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Center fielder.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here it is, the 3-0. And no offer there from Kane, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch on its way, and he pops up to bunt attempt. Turner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Toles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding in, Corey Seager. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled away.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now. Fastball well outside. 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Braun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Can't cut in. Scott Alexander will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Grounded back up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. 1 away for the Brewers in their hand for the 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
조진1337님 어서오세요.
The 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down. Next up.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 35.
Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Taylor at second. Barnes on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. David Freese will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs that take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Aguilar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're still doubled up. It's Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, Number 52.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
SELFAKA님 어서
Stepping
오세요.
up now, Yasmani Grandal. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tyler Saladino will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
The center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71. Josh.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toll. Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left. Crum is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-3 the final score today. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ulysses Chassin earns win number 4 on the season. Ross Stripling struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Josh Hader closes.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spend 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button. Kim Jong. Roll through looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Carlos Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Again, he sends it out of play. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The playing 2-2.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Ford is. Freddie Peralta will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
The world awakens in the spring. It melts away the frosty gray of winter and blooms in blasts of color. Blue sky, yellow sun, green grass, white leather, and red thread. Spring sings. Softly at first, but always proud. Familiar rhythms refreshed. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Spring prickles your arms with promise and potential. Hope bubbles up. Optimism overflows. This year, things will be new. Different. Better. I believe in the spring. We all do.
슬로플님 어서 오세요.
In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, "Play ball."
Baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Satisfied. Satisfied. Yeah. Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied is all. 6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie-Dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit?
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium. At the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 16.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gamble.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The shortstop.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Goldschmidt trying to get there. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Count even at 2-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw down to first, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And that misses, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Gamble leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out. Settling in now, Eric Thames. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that. Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
In there, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Shaw is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Playing 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Chopped at third. Carpenter is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Carpenter, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Third baseman.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Carpenter.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Here's Marcelo Zuna, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The catcher.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field. The base hit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
DeYoung at second. Bader at first. 1 gone. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Riding in once again, Jose Martinez. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Popped straight up. Braun coming on, but this will land untouched. 1-1. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ben Gamble waits on deck. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Ben Gamble. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bader comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now at the plate, Tyler Saladino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
장희동 커브볼님 어서 오세요.